Good Money Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here to the Whoopin Bets show here on YouTube, presented by the Kota Sports Gambling Network. And of course, I apologize. On my phone, just straight up in my face, I forgot my mic. I forgot my stand for the camera. It's been a brutal couple days, but it's been a fun couple days here as we were back at the in-laws for Mother's Day weekend here. But today is Sunday. Of course, we had no video yesterday. We did give out picks on our Twitter. If you'd follow us on Twitter at Whoopin Bets, we did go 2-0. All right, so anyways, we took the Sun -2 first quarter. Cha-ching. We took the Dream plus 7.5. Cha-ching. We should have hit that money line. We did not. We went 2-0 though. 2-0, up 2 units. For the season, though, we're still down minus 0.5 units. We went big on the under on Friday night, that 173, that under between the was it the Sparks and the Aces. I think it was 173. I can't remember. That was only a couple of days ago too. That's not good. We went 2 units, 2.2 units to win 2 on that under 173. Got smashed. The over smashed. So we're still trying to battle back from that loss. But today we are back, of course, with 3 games. We've got 3 plays here, and we're starting out here with the Fever versus the Sparks. The Sparks minus 5.5. The Fever plus 195 on the money line. The over/under 155 and a half. 5.5 points for a Sparks team that looked pretty solid. Cambridge didn't play a ton of minutes. I think she only played 11 minutes, something like that. But they did look pretty solid. So again, the Sparks are gonna have to make a top priority to stop Kelsey Mitchell. Right, that's all the Fever have currently, and a boatload of young talent. But Kelsey Mitchell played 36 minutes or something like that, crazy, in the season opener, and the Sparks got 37 bench points. And if LA gets that from their bench, they're going to win a lot of games this year. And they're going to go advance pretty deep into the playoffs if they can continue to get that from their bench. So obviously LA, the Sparks, the much better team here. Now I am worried a little bit about, they're just coming off obviously their season opener win against the defending champions, right? The Chicago Sky. They went into the Sky's house, beat them in overtime. Poor performance by the Sky in overtime there. I think they got outscored 10-3. Again, back-to-back road games to start the season. They just took down the defending champions. I'm a little worried about that, but again, it's a WNBA. These girls are hungry. They're finally back out on the court. So I'm going to take the Sparks here, minus 5.5. If you do like the Fever, though, I'd suggest +3 for the first half line. If you do like the Fever. Again, I think the Sparks possibly come out a little slower here today. Just back-to-back games and that big game on Friday. But I think they turn it around. I think they can easily cover this. I think they can win by 6 or more late here in this contest here for today. The Fever plus 195 on the money line. I'm not going to take that. And it might come back to bite us in the butt. We shall see. But the play here is Sparks minus 5.5. In the second game of the day, we got the Mystics taking on the Minnesota Lynx. The Lynx, my team, struggling. 4 players out. They cut 6 players. They cut a starting point guard. They cut the Rookie of the Year in 2020. Just some interesting roster moves there by the Lynx. But hey, I'm not the coach, right? I'm just betting on them. I'm not the coach. I'm not the GM. So the Lynx here, minus 4, taking on the Mystics, plus 155. On the money line, the Mystics are over under 163.5. The reason now this line is kind of swung to the Lynx now, it came out that Deladon was not going to make the trip for the Washington Mystics. As I'm going black again, there we go. Get that white balance in there. She's not making the trip. So the Lynx here are now favored. However, the Lynx are, I'm not going to say they're dead 1 game into the season, but they look dead 1 game into the season. I just cannot back a team. I know they're at home. I just can't back a Lynx team that's going to be, obviously, again, without Dantas. She's hurt. McBride's still in Europe. 2 other players still out. That's 4 players right there that play significant time, that start. That I just don't think the Lynx here, minus 4 at home, can handle the Mystics, even without Deladon. I think the Mystics without Deladon are still the better team here. Still the better team. So I'm going to take the Mystics here, plus 4. Money line, plus 155. I think there's a lot of value there with the money line, considering what they just did on Friday night. They looked good. Deladon looked good. She had butterflies in her stomach, she said after the game. Again, she's not making the trip, so I don't even know why we're talking about her. But Mystics, plus 4. And I'm going to take the money line, too, plus 155. I think that might make this my play of the day as well. final game of the night here, the game of the month, right? Maybe the game of the season, possibly, as well. But we have the Storm taking on the Las Vegas Aces in Las Vegas, 7 p.m. Vegas time, 9 p.m. Central Time, over under 176. The Aces -4, Storm plus 142. The over seems like the play here, right? Considering these teams put up close. Well, yeah, the Aces did put up 106 points on Friday, and then the Storm put up, 96 points on Friday as well. So the over definitely seems like the play. Both these teams shot very well from beyond the arc. I think let's see, that where the Storm, 53% from deep, and the Aces were like 49%, so they just slung the rock from beyond the arc. But again, this Aces lineup's tough, man. You got Young, Plum, Hamby, Wilson. They all scored 20 points or more in that season opener game. The bench played a handful of minutes as well. Again, shot 50% from deep, so pretty impressive there. Or, sorry, 49% from deep. I don't see a lot of value here with the Aces money line at -177. You look at Seattle plus 142. Not great, not terrible. Again, Seattle with two of the greats, right? And Stewart and Sue Bird, obviously. It's a Sunday night game. I'm going to have the Sunday scaries. I already do here before, as this video has dropped. So I'm not going to scare myself anymore and take this under. I'm going to take the over 173, cheer for points, points, points. Heck, again, 173, yeah, somebody's got to probably get in the 90s, right, to hit this. And someone's going to have to get in the 90s. So we'll see what happens here. But again, Vegas, Asia Wilson only took 8 shots. Only took 8 shots on Friday night. Really didn't need her to take any more than that, but she only took 8 shots. So I'm going to predict a big game from her. I think the Aces can cover this. But my play here is the over 176. I am going to take the Aces -4. I just think they're the better team at home. Young youth, bench. Their starters can literally pop off for 20 or 30 points a game, so that's a pretty tough lineup to defend. So I like the Aces here -4, but I do like the over more, 176. So there we go. There's our 3 plays. We'll run through them real quick. Again, we're taking the Sparks -5.5. We're taking the Mystics +4 and money line. And then we are going to take the over 176 in the Storm Aces and add the Aces -4 on my card. Add it as well. Again, if you like my best bets, you can find them in this video because that's where I give them. But you can also follow me on Twitter at Whoopin Bets. This has been the Whoopin Bets show. And you can also follow the network that we are a part of, the Kota Sports Gambling Network, at Kota Cappers, www.kotasportscappers.com, as I do some articles on there as well. We'll be back in our normal office setup and not outside starting tomorrow. Hope all the mothers have a wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day, and let's win some bets. And let's finish well here today. That if we finish 2-2, that's at least get Mystics money line plus 155, and then obviously we would get them +4 as well. So if we get those two, we can finish with a positive day if we go 2-2. Thank you, everybody. This has been the Whoopin Bets show. Whoopin Bets on Twitter, and we will see everybody tomorrow. Peace.